Hello to everyone. The next topics I choose to try to help you or to give you a tip is basically, the best for me. Again, it's my choice. Punching or the best effective punching on the ground. So, please come. So we basically on top of the guy, okay? Now, what's also important, when you're on top of the guy, try to avoid this position for a few things. Secondly, your punching starts to be too long, and again, we are not sport, okay? So when I'm sitting like that, if you're thinking about that, you're going, like you see in my other video, I'm using this a lot to hit to the groin. So your groin is already exposed. So he can just punch you, he can grab you. Some people very flexible, even can bite you there. And believe me, no matter who you are, okay? No matter who you are, it can be, I don't know, the best valetudo or grappling in the world, you got to go down. So try to avoid that. Secondly is your balance, because if you go to use his hips, okay, you can start basically roll you to the side or to the front. So your punching must be basically when you are basically more down, I'm moving down with the person. So your punching must be more close. Okay, now, when you punch the guy, you also must be able to try to, what's that in English? Mobilize his movement. Because also here, if you go to move his hips upwards, okay, I can still start to lose the balance. So, what you're doing is this, okay? For you to avoid this kind of the hips, okay? When you here, take one on basically on the head, on the jaw. Okay, I put my elbow and I press to the ground. Okay, go to this side when people can basically understand. Because if I do that, press your knees, it's too painful. So it's already all the nerves and everything is brain telling, you have some don't move basically. Okay, so first is this one. Okay. Secondly, what I like to use on the ground is basically when I come here, I got to release the elbow and then holding. Okay. Secondly, I like to use is the temple. Open hands and I'm giving to the temple. Hard as I can to the temple. Do not use box. Okay. Again, it's a hard area. Okay. You can damage your wrist. Better use your open. Okay, so it's one, nailing and tempo. I like that very much. Okay, other things I like to do when I'm coming 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm like to switch and I take my elbow and I like to use it to the
sternum.
How it's called in English?
Sternum.
I'm learning English also in this video. Huh? Sternum. Okay, so I'm coming here and boom. Okay, again we talk about surviving people, not a sport. In sport, you're not allowed all these things, but I'm not a sportman, okay? I'm a survivor. So 1 and 2, this is another thing. So this is 1, 2, 3, hold, there, okay? I'm very much like it. Same things, okay? If you have basically the ears, I like to nail the ears. I'm very much into biting, okay? Biting hard as you can, okay? Also basically, I also like to use a lot is basically my knees, okay? So when I'm here, I like to shift it outside when my knees, okay, is basically ready to load, okay, to the face. So I'm taking it and I'm laying. Of course, after I'm making soft all the what we talked about, okay? I take it and if I need to, I start to give the knees to the face area. I like to bring it from up to down. Okay, this is also good, but this is okay, also much powerful. Okay, also very good when you're here and you're on the concrete. Okay, basically you're taking his head up as you can and you just mash it to the concrete. So you're coming here, you're taking and boom, how much you need to. Okay, another hit I like to use. Last one is basically when I'm here, I like to take sometimes the head to this direction. And if you're looking here, I make everything tight and I just bring my elbow to the, how it's called?
Back of the neck.
back of the neck, okay? And I give a pressure, and for me, boom! Okay, I release it how much I need. So, thank you very much. God bless.